So in this lesson we're going to see pivot tables. It's a tool for dissecting vast amounts of data sets into tables. So what you have here is a data set that shows you a store number. So in this data set I'm only looking at store number 62. If I scroll down you'll see store 62 only. The variable h value 50 refers to what percentage of property was over $150,000 in value, what week it is, ounces of X sold, Y, price of brand X, price of brand Y, marginal cost of X, marginal cost of Y. And now you have two classes of soda, light, obviously there's diet soda, and if you scroll down it's also regular soda. Then we have four dummy variables here. Deal X says whether there was a price deal on brand X that week on light. So the one here means that there was in fact a price deal on brand X light soda. Feature X refers to whether there was an in-store promo. So on brand X, the light variety, there was no in-store promo. And deal Y and feature X refers to, of course, price deal on Y and price deal on in-store promo on Y. So in that week, there was no price deal nor an in-store promo on the light variety of brand Y. What you want to now do is perhaps create a table that shows you the frequency of the deal on X and in-store promo on brand X. So what you want to do is you go up to the Insert tab right here, click on Pivot Table, and it's asking you where this data is. So I'm just going to highlight these labels right here, scroll all the way down, and then you actually have a click. I'd like to send this to a new worksheet, so I click this button, say OK, and then what you get is something like this. What you'll see here is on the left is where the table is going to appear. On the right are the different categories. So let me now click on Deal X. Before I do so, notice these four sections down here. Row labels refers to what you want in the rows, column what you want in the column. So let's say on the rows you want Deal X, so I click on this and I physically drag this thing over here. So you will now notice it creates in the rows the two values that Deal X can take, 0 and 1. On the column, I'll now have feature X, and if I click it right here, drag it here, you get this. So you notice what it did was, on the rows you have Deal X, 0s and 1s. On the columns you actually have where there was an in-store promo on brand X, 0 and 1. And what these entries to do are, we want these entries to be the number of times that there was no deal on brand X and there was no in-store promo on brand X. On this number right here, you want the number of times there was no price deal on X and there was an in-store promo on brand X. It's pretty easy to do. So for example, what I can do is I can click on Deal X, holding my mouse down, I drag it down here, and notice that the default is to give you the sums. So to get the counts, I click on this button right here, go to Value Field Settings, and now I choose Count. And as soon as I do so, you will notice it gives you the count. So this means the following. There was 70 times out of 104, there was no price deal on X, nor was there an in-store promo. There were 14 times there was a price deal on X and an in-store promo. 18 times that there was no price promotion on brand X, but there was an in-store promo on brand X. And 2 times there was no in-store promo and a price deal on X. Now you'll notice that I got these things by saying count on Deal X. Would you have gotten the same answers if instead you actually had done count or feature? Well, let's see. So you can remove this. And this time I drag feature X here. And once again I choose count. And you will notice that I get the exact same numbers, 70, 18 to 14.